All right, so menswear. Menswear. A very necessary part of everyone's closet. However, I don't talk about it as much on this channel as I should because it can be viewed as a little bit boring. A lot of you like streetwear to wear with your sneakers, but menswear is a little bit classier, a little bit more basic, a little bit more elevated. And I think it's really important for me to highlight some of this stuff, some good options that are out there. I'm in clothing like this often, very often, almost every single day. And these are just some items that I picked up recently that I'm gonna show you here. That's it, no sponsored content, nothing, just some good brands that fit me well. I think, yeah, for the most part, a lot of these items are affordable as well. So this is some affordable menswear that you can wear for the fall leading into the winter. Actually, this is fall and winter combo right here. So I'm gonna be quick with everything. I'm gonna try to be brief because that's how you make things boring. If you're talking too much about a basic item, you gotta keep it going. So I'm gonna be quick with everything. Let's dive into it right now. First up, and extremely important essential in the fall and the winter is obviously a sweater. You've seen plenty of sweaters in your life. However, this one is a little bit different. It's this chunky Fisherman sweater, and the color is a little bit unique. You really don't see this like turquoise green on sweaters that often, and it is heavy weight. This thing will certainly keep you warm. It's not wool. I'm kind of over wool sweaters. It's either cashmere or merino wool. Forgive me. Just basic itchy wool sweaters. No, it's over for me. I'm done. It's either gotta be cotton, cashmere, or merino wool. Anyway, this is from j.crew. They did an excellent job with it. This is fresh out of the package. I didn't even have to steam it. So that's a plus. It's not thin. It's not gonna have creases on it. Add some texture to your outfits with something like this. It looks really bright on the website. However, in person, it is this muted turquoise. Really nice option. Check it out. By the way, I will link all this stuff for you guys down in the description. And this is a size large. That's my true size. I am 6'2", 185, and this fits me well. Okay, next up, obviously there's gonna be some sneakers in this one. This is a gift from New Balance, which is awesome. Shout out to my man Jordan over there for hooking me up with these. Some 327s, and this is a collaboration with Casablanca. So Casablanca is a high-end designer brand, and this is, I believe, their second drop of 327s. They initially did a green and orange pair that looked amazing, and it also introduced this silhouette. Really, I like the 327s a lot, but that pair, the green and the orange one, fire. It hurt me not to get those. So this is a good runner-up, second option right here. As premium of materials as you'd expect from a pair of New Balance on these joints. They've got a pink tongue Casablanca branding and then really premium leather on that New Balance on the lateral side, nothing on the medial. If you don't have a pair of 327s yet, check them out. They are clean and a really nice menswear option that's different than just the standard 574. All right, next up, if you love hoodies as much as I do, you gotta have a bunch of different options out there. And this right here is an amazing hoodie that you wouldn't expect. Most people think of hoodies and they think of, Nike pullover hoodies, Champion, streetwear stuff. This merino wool pullover hoodie from Everlane is, for one, the warmest hoodie that I own. Very warm. This thing is just amazing. You can wear it instead of a jacket. It's thin, so you can layer with it. It's a cool navy color. Everlane just did their thing with this hoodie. I have a couple of them. It looks like a cashmere material. Again, I'm gonna drive this home. The material of these items is kind of what makes them stand out. I literally can't rock this hoodie without someone being like, that looks so soft. That looks so nice. And it feels good to rock a little something like that. And on top of that hoodie being amazing, they also released some joggers that I'm gonna check out right here for the first time. I already know this is gonna be my go-to lounging sweatsuit this fall and winter. Just because of how warm it is. Look at this, dude. Amazing. amazing. The cuffs at the bottom are like the cuffs on a sweater. So they really kind of played off the sweater design with these. This is the most elevated pair of sweatpants that I own right now, for sure. Okay, moving on to some outerwear. You probably saw me rocking this in my fall lookbook, and on top of materials being a great way to stand out with your basic outfits, obviously color is too. Don't be afraid of yellow. This is the upcycle puffer jacket from the Gap. This is very affordable. You can get it for 50 bucks. It's all recycled materials. I like this because the collar is a little bit shallow. Sometimes you buy these puffer jackets and the collar is just way out there, and it's an overlooked feature that when you're shopping for, you might not notice. And then you get it in and you're like, damn, I'm looking like Count Dracula over here with the collar poking out like crazy. Not this guy. This is very snug, makes it good for layering. It's also lined with fleece. So if you want to add a color pop to your outfit, check out this puffer jacket, super warm. It runs big though. This runs big. This is my true to size large. And honestly, I could probably get away with a medium. I have not worn a medium jacket in the longest time, but this thing, it runs big. You could definitely size down. Okay, so if we're talking menswear, we gotta talk about flannels, especially this time of year, and j.crew is no stranger to having amazing flannels. And this is one of their premium flannel button-up shirts. It costs like 50 bucks, something like that, 90 bucks, and then they're always having some kind of sale. So this was around 50 bucks. You can tell it's a nicer material than something you would get from Old Navy, The Gap, Banana Republic. It's a really nice knit material. It's brushed, but not like that brushed fleece that almost feels cheap on some flannels. You get this in and it feels like a true shirt that's not gonna stretch, lose its shape. Really nice colors on here as well with this green and blue, and then the white obviously pops through. So if I was wearing this unbuttoned, I would go with a gray or a white shirt underneath. But check out j.crew flannels, man. They have a bunch of good options, especially if you wanna pay, you know, an extra 10 to 20 bucks and get a better product. If you're on a budget, Gap flannels are where it's at, and I'll link those for you guys. Okay, and then last up for the clothing items, got another sweater. This is my favorite new basic sweater. I picked it up just after I got that j.crew one. It's from the Gap. You see the common theme here. j.crew, Gap, their items fit me well, and it's also a good price point. So I buy a lot of stuff from them. I don't need to stray. You know, streetwear brands, I'll try different things out, but when it comes to basic menswear, j.crew and Gap do it so well that I don't need to venture out too much. And I had a neutral sweater prior to this, but it was like baggy and way oversized. This one has that chunky design, but with a good fit. It doesn't look like my sweater is extremely oversized. Again, really nice texture, and it's not gonna itch me because it's all cotton. Great color. You really need to have a neutral tone sweater. It goes with so many different things. It's not flashy because there's no branding on it. It's just a clean piece. Okay, and then last up, I got a pair of shoes, some Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s are definitely a menswear sneaker as well as streetwear. They're probably the most versatile Jordan out there. But this colorway in particular is definitely a menswear vibe. It's the Mocha 1s. Before I even show you, Mocha 1s, if you know what they look like, black, white, mocha brown. However, I added a little bit of a twist to these to make them stand out just a little bit more. This is certainly a streetwear look, but you've got the Mocha 1s, and I threw in some university blue laces. So obviously the laces pop, but you can still rock something like this in a menswear way. Don't be afraid of a little lace swap action. If you want to keep it clean, stick with the blacks or throw some off-white laces in here, which they also come with. Or if you want to be bold, throw in some blue, pink, green laces. This type of lace swap you're not going to see anyone else doing, but it's cool. It's something different. You know, I would rock these Mocha 1s with this sweater all day. Maybe some light wash, definitely some light wash denim. And it's a good look. It's a good menswear look with a little bit of a streetwear twist. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys were able to get these. Would you do a lace swap on this shoe? Is there any shoe that you have done a lace swap on that looks amazing? I want to do an entire video on lace swaps I've done that people probably don't like. But that's for another time. We'll definitely get into that. Hopefully I was quick enough with these items, and I kind of wanted to just breeze through, highlight them. They're new stuff that I'm gonna be wearing. If you want anything, down in the description. If you wanna see how I style this stuff, make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm at EddieWingKicks. Subscribe if you are new here. A lot more content is on the way. Go check out my fall videos if you missed them. I'll catch you next time. Peace.